My dear friend, come sit with me for a while. Let's have a quiet, honest talk about something that might seem harmless, but can deeply affect the precious years of your life after 70. I have spent decades caring for older patients, listening to their stories, watching them navigate the delicate dance between activity and rest. One common habit I have seen many seniors develop is sleeping during the day. While it might feel like a comforting nap to escape the afternoon heat or boredom, I want you to know that this seemingly gentle habit carries hidden dangers for your health and spirit. I speak to you not just as a doctor, but as a fellow traveler on this journey of aging. And I want to share these truths with you so that you can live each day with more vigor and clarity. When you reach 70 or beyond, your sleep architecture naturally changes. You might find it harder to fall asleep at night or stay asleep throughout. The body's internal clock, which we call the circadian rhythm, shifts. This is a biological reality, and it makes nighttime rest more fragile. Now imagine adding daytime sleep to this fragile balance. You see, daytime sleeping disturbs your circadian rhythm even further. Studies have shown that older adults who nap during the day are more likely to struggle with insomnia at night. One research article published in the journal Sleep Medicine Reviews concluded that excessive daytime napping in seniors is linked to poorer nighttime sleep quality and longer sleep latency, meaning it takes longer to fall asleep. When you fail to rest well at night, your body cannot repair itself fully. Growth hormones are released at night, and your brain cleans itself of toxins accumulated during the day. Interrupting this process with fragmented sleep can leave you feeling groggy and more fatigued, creating a vicious cycle where you nap more and sleep less at night. The second harmful effect of daytime sleep is its impact on mental sharpness. We often talk about wanting to keep our minds sharp to remember names, enjoy books, and hold meaningful conversations. The brain thrives on deep, continuous night sleep. When you sleep during the day, the drive for deep sleep at night diminishes. A large-scale study from the University of California found that older adults who frequently napped during the day showed faster cognitive decline and were at a higher risk of developing dementia. These are not just numbers on a page. I have seen patients who once played chess every evening now struggle to remember the rules. I have seen grandmothers who told the most beautiful stories begin to forget the names of their own grandchildren. All of this can trace back to small daily habits, including daytime sleep. Next, let us talk about your heart. Your heart is a quiet worker, pumping tirelessly every moment you are alive. When you disrupt your sleep pattern with daytime naps, you risk raising your blood pressure and heart rate variability. The Journal of the American Heart Association published a study showing that older adults who nap excessively have a higher risk of cardiovascular events, including heart attacks and strokes. Your heart relies on stable patterns to function efficiently. A disrupted sleep-wake cycle confuses the autonomic nervous system, making it harder for the heart to maintain its rhythm and strength. I have held the hands of patients who had unexpected heart episodes after years of seemingly innocent daytime naps. These are moments of deep regret and realization that small habits shape big outcomes. Now, I want you to think about your mood. As we age, maintaining emotional balance becomes even more vital. When you sleep during the day, you often wake up feeling disoriented or irritable, a phenomenon known as sleep inertia. This grogginess can last for hours, making it harder to enjoy your hobbies, connect with loved ones, or even prepare a simple meal. The Journal of Psychiatric Research found that older adults who took long daytime naps were more likely to report feelings of depression and loneliness. Our emotional well-being is tied closely to our social connections and sense of purpose. If daytime sleep takes away your energy to engage, it quietly chips away at your mental resilience. I have watched patients withdraw slowly, becoming shadows of their former lively selves, all because they let themselves slip into long afternoon sleeps instead of staying engaged with life around them. Another important concern is mobility and muscle health. As you know, our muscles and bones weaken with age, making us more vulnerable to falls and fractures. When you sleep during the day, you reduce your active hours. This leads to muscle deconditioning. A study published in Geriatrics and Gerontology International emphasized that seniors who were more sedentary, including those who napped during the day, had significantly weaker muscle strength and poorer balance. Movement is medicine. When you trade movement for sleep during the day, you are not just losing time. you are losing muscle mass, coordination, and independence. I have seen strong men who once lifted heavy sacks in their youth now struggle to stand from a chair simply because they adopted too much rest and too little motion. Lastly, we must consider the risk of metabolic disorders. Excess daytime sleep has been associated with an increased risk of type 2 diabetes. Your metabolism depends on a regular cycle of activity and rest. When you sleep during the day, your glucose metabolism is disrupted. The Diabetes Care Journal highlighted that daytime napping is linked to impaired glucose tolerance and increased insulin resistance in older adults. This means that even if you eat a moderate diet, your body might struggle to process sugars properly, leading to higher blood sugar levels and eventual complications. I have seen many elders who believed their diet was healthy but did not realize their daytime sleep habits were silently pushing them toward diabetes. My dear friend, I understand that sometimes you might feel sleepy in the afternoon, perhaps after a meal or when the day feels long and lonely. A short rest of about 20 minutes can be refreshing and is generally harmless. But the danger lies in letting that short nap stretch into an hour or two, or even more. The longer and later your daytime sleep, the more deeply it affects your nighttime rest and overall health. I want you to imagine your life as a delicate garden. Your daily activities are the sunlight and water that keep it thriving. When you start sleeping during the day, you begin to shade this garden, reducing its vitality bit by bit. Nighttime is meant for deep, restorative sleep. Daytime is meant for movement, connection, and engagement. Our ancestors followed the sun. They woke up with the morning light and wound down as darkness fell. This natural rhythm is deeply encoded in us. When we respect it, our bodies and minds reward us with better health and greater joy. Let me tell you about one of my patients, Mrs. D'Souza, a vibrant 75-year-old woman who loved gardening and reading poetry. She began taking long daytime naps when her husband passed away. Gradually, she found it harder to sleep at night. Her days felt heavy, and she started forgetting small things. She lost interest in her garden, and her poems gathered dust. When we looked at her habits closely, we discovered her 2-hour afternoon naps were silently draining her life force. With patience and guidance, she began replacing her naps with gentle walks, light stretching, and phone calls to old friends. Slowly, her nighttime sleep improved. Her memory brightened. She returned to her garden and began reciting poetry again, her voice steady and clear. This transformation is not a miracle, but a testament to the power of respecting the natural rhythms of life. You do not need to become a marathon runner or adopt extreme changes. Start with small, meaningful steps. When you feel drowsy during the day, try stepping outside for fresh air. Engage in a hobby. Call a loved one. Even a few minutes of movement or conversation can refresh you more deeply than an hour of sleep. Keep your evenings calm and regular. Dim the lights, enjoy a warm herbal tea, and avoid heavy meals before bed. Let your body know that night is for sleep and day is for living. In this stage of life, every day is a precious gift. You deserve to wake up each morning with a sense of purpose and to end each night with deep, fulfilling rest. Avoid the trap of daytime sleep that robs you of this gift. Protect your mind, your heart, your muscles, your spirit. You have lived through countless challenges and joys. You carry wisdom that the world still needs. By staying awake and engaged during the day, you honor your journey and continue to write your story with strength and clarity. Remember, my friend, the years after 70 can be some of the richest if we care for our bodies and minds with gentle discipline. Sleeping during the day might feel comforting now, but it silently steals your sharpness, your heart health, your mobility, your metabolism, and most importantly, your connection to the world and to yourself. Hold these words close to your heart. Share them with your friends, your family, and anyone who might need a gentle nudge to choose life over lethargy. Let us walk together in this light, choosing to cherish each sunrise and sunset with open eyes and open hearts. You are still the author of your days. Write them boldly, live them fully, and rest deeply only when the night truly calls you. I am here beside you, cheering you on every step of the way. How can seniors improve nighttime sleep naturally? My dear friend, let us speak candidly about something that touches every part of our being, the quiet, precious rest we call sleep. As the years pass beyond 70, you might have noticed how elusive a full night's sleep can become. You toss and turn. Your mind races even in the dark. You wake up tired, though your bed has held you for many hours. This is not a failing of yours. It is a natural shift in the way your body works. Yet it is also something you can gently guide back toward peace and restoration. I want to share with you ways to improve your nighttime sleep naturally. These are lessons drawn from science, experience, and the deep understanding of the human heart. Sleep is not simply the absence of wakefulness. It is a complex, active process where your body heals muscles, consolidates memories, and clears toxins from the brain. Unfortunately, with age, the architecture of your sleep changes. You spend less time in deep, restorative sleep and more in lighter stages. Your circadian rhythm, the internal clock that tells your body when to sleep and wake, shifts and weakens. This is why many older adults find themselves awake in the early hours or struggling to fall asleep. The good news is that natural habits can help recalibrate your body's rhythm, leading to better sleep and better days. First, consider the timing of your daily activities. Exposure to natural light during the day is vital. Sunlight tells your brain that it is time to be awake and alert. Studies have shown that seniors who spend at least 30 minutes outside each day experience stronger circadian rhythms and fall asleep more easily at night. Even sitting by a sunny window or taking a gentle walk can make a difference. On the other hand, too much artificial light, especially blue light from phones, tablets, or televisions, confuses your internal clock. It tricks your brain into thinking it is daytime when it is not. Limiting screen time at least 1 hour before bedtime helps your body prepare for rest. The environment where you sleep plays a powerful role. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary of calm. Keep the room cool and dark. Darkness signals your body to produce melatonin, the hormone that encourages sleep. Research from the National Sleep Foundation found that sleeping in a cool room of around 65 degrees Fahrenheit promotes deeper sleep. Noise is another factor to consider. Use earplugs or white noise machines if sudden sounds wake you. Comfortable bedding and a supportive mattress help your body relax and reduce pain that might otherwise interrupt sleep. Remember that your bedroom is meant for rest, not work or worry. Keep distractions out of sight to create a peaceful atmosphere. Establishing a consistent bedtime routine can gently guide your mind and body towards sleep. Going to bed and waking up at the same times every day, even on weekends, strengthens your circadian rhythm. This predictability signals your body to wind down naturally. Consider calming activities before bed, such as reading, listening to soft music, or practicing gentle stretching. Avoid caffeine or heavy meals at least 4 hours before bedtime. Caffeine, found not only in coffee but also in tea and many soft drinks, can stay in your system for several hours and reduce the quality of your sleep. Heavy meals can cause discomfort or acid reflux, making it harder to fall asleep. Physical activity is another key. Regular exercise improves sleep quality for people of all ages. For seniors, moderate activities such as walking, gardening, or yoga can be especially beneficial. A study published in the journal Sleep found that older adults who exercised regularly fell asleep faster and enjoyed longer periods of deep sleep. However, avoid vigorous exercise close to bedtime. Exercise raises your body temperature and stimulates your nervous system, which can keep you awake if done too late. Stress and worry are common barriers to sleep, especially as we face the many changes of aging. Mindfulness practices, meditation, or deep breathing exercises can calm your nervous system. The practice of focusing on your breath or repeating a soothing word can help silence the restless mind. Clinical studies have demonstrated that mindfulness-based therapies significantly reduce insomnia in older adults. Even spending a few minutes each evening on these practices can lead to noticeable improvements in sleep. Hydration is important, but timing matters. Drinking plenty of water during the day supports all your body's functions, but drinking large amounts before bed can lead to frequent bathroom trips, disrupting sleep. Try to limit fluids in the 2 hours before bedtime. Similarly, alcohol might seem to help you fall asleep, but it fragments your sleep cycle and reduces the amount of restorative REM sleep. Avoid alcohol at least 3 hours before you plan to sleep. If you wake during the night and find it difficult to fall back asleep, it is best not to lie in bed worrying. Get up and do something relaxing in dim light until you feel sleepy again. Avoid checking the clock or your phone, as this increases anxiety and disrupts melatonin production. Lastly, if you continue to experience poor sleep despite these changes, consider talking with a healthcare professional. Sometimes untreated medical conditions like sleep apnea, restless leg syndrome, or chronic pain interfere with sleep. A doctor can help diagnose and treat these issues. Remember, seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Your sleep is a vital foundation for your health. When you rest well, your immune system strengthens, your mood stabilizes, your energy returns, your memory and concentration sharpen, and your body heals in ways you might not even notice immediately, but that shape your quality of life in profound ways. I have seen many seniors who, by embracing these natural habits, regain the restful nights they thought were lost. They wake up refreshed, ready to enjoy their grandchildren, their hobbies, and the simple pleasures of each day. You can be one of them. Approach these changes with patience and kindness toward yourself. Your body needs time to adjust. Celebrate small victories, like falling asleep a little faster or waking less often. Remember, this stage of life is not about giving up, but about living wisely. Sleep is a gift you can give yourself every night. Guard it fiercely with natural habits that honor your body's rhythms. Walk outside in the morning sun. Make your bedroom a calm retreat. Move your body gently each day. Breathe deeply to quiet your mind. Drink water wisely, and rest your worries before you lay your head down. I am here with you on this path. Your rest matters deeply. Your nights can be peaceful again, and in that peace, your days will be brighter and fuller. Let us cherish sleep as the vital healer it is, welcoming it naturally, gently, and with gratitude.